All right, guys, welcome back this week now. It's another week, and I don't know why, but for some ridiculous reason, it took Rough Country 2.5 weeks to finally get that Heim joint here assembly sent to me. And all I'm going to do is replace the parts that are broken and keep the rest. Well, they didn't break, they just fell out. Now, this joint here is like a stability joint, because in the shock assembly that you saw a couple weeks ago, that is to help control your side to side over bumps and to make it wander, a little less wander in it. Well, this joint is kind of important. It holds the linkage straight backwards and forwards, because it might flex a little. If you go forward, your tires might go out or in, and not a lot, but it's enough where I can feel it when I drive. It was a little better after I put this shock in, but I noticed that it got back to the way it was before I changed the gearbox. Because I changed the gearbox because it was really bad. It's really loose. They couldn't get a good alignment. So I've got the new bolt and washers, and they've got a spacer sleeve in there. And this time we're going to try some of the better red Loctite on the bolt. So here we go. I've already got everything out here. So if you haven't done this before, this sleeve here goes up here between the joint and the steering arm like that, and then the bolt slides up through the rest with the washers on the bottom. So we are going to put the bolt in like that. Well, let me put some of this Loctite on here, and I don't care what it goes through. But I dropped the collar, and of course it rolled somewhere. So you slide your collar on your bolt, just like that. And just a little bit of Loctite around the threads here. And then you just get the bolt started in. If it starts, I hope it starts. Of course, it's not straight either. So I'm gonna have to move the steering wheel. That figures. Bear with me, guys. I gotta get the key in there and turn the steering wheel a little bit to the left to help line that bolt up. So I had to start it because these big ass wheels, they don't turn very good. So hopefully we can get this started. You know, that was probably kind of loud starting the truck, and I apologize for that. But I just had to get this bolt to line up just a little bit more with the hole. And I see, of course, my light went out again. I don't know why I can't charge anything. Charging stuff is like taboo for me, I guess. You know, who needs a light? Not enough room for the socket yet. Maybe I might just get the wrench out for that. Okay. So we'll try to tighten her up with the wrench first. I don't even know if it started in there or not. I can hope it started. So hopefully my steering will be back up to 100% of what it was anyways. Steering on these trucks is never all that awesome, but it's something you get used to, I guess. No, not yet. Wait until I can get a socket on there, hopefully. And now that this joint came in, I can put my skid plate back on for my rough country kit. I was a little annoyed though. You know, I called him 2.5 weeks ago and the guy said, well, we can ship it out. We should have it to you by Tuesday. Well, by Friday it hadn't come. And you saw last video that I was doing the crank sensor and it still hadn't come. So I called him up again and I said, oh yeah, well, we had a shipping delay, but we should have it to you by the end of the week. So it came in this Friday, and so we're going to be doing a video on that, and hopefully this video will take care of, or the link video will be good for you guys, but hopefully this will make my steering all happy again. And it says torque to 65 foot-pounds, I think is what the instructions, because I grabbed my rough country instructions to make sure I had everything, but and that is 65 Dwayne foot-pounds. That's good enough. So with hopefully the red Loctite holds better this time. And there we have it. The joint's in here. Everything is looking happy again. I tell you, this shock is nice. I didn't really think I'd need it, but it does seem to help with the wander, and hopefully with this new joint, with the joint hooked back up here to the linkage, it won't go back and forth any. And I should really take this to work and grease all the tie rod ends while I got this skid plate off. So I'm probably not going to put it on yet. I might wait till I just about to the mileage, 260,000 miles. That's my next mileage change for my oil. So I might just leave the skid plate off for, I think I got like 100 miles to go or something like that. So I can do an easier oil change, and while I got it up in the air at work, I'll grease all the ball joints and everything and then put the skid plate back on. So, well, that's gonna do it for this little pick-me-up video here. I hope you guys enjoy it. Hope that if y'all have a lift problem with your lift kit or anything like that, you know, this helps a little bit or whatever, or you just enjoy watching it. So till the next video, we'll see you then.